40 years ago now. In fact, 42 years ago. And then we started cutting 39, almost 39 years ago. And we've been married almost 37. Why is everything almost?
Thank God for everything. It's good to be almost. So that God can complete everything.
Ooh, September 8th, 1982.
Yeah.
And September 8th this year, it will be 37 years.
Yeah, that's right.
What have I done that you love most in this marriage?
Yeah, what I think I see manifest in your life are the virtues, the Christ-like attitude that I see, and also the character, the kingdom character that I see, and they manifest in different forms. The way you care for people is amazing. The way you care for me is amazing. And then also your love for your children and the love you have for your family. Anyone who wants to do anything against your family, you rise up, you fight for it.
Oh my God.
Which is, for me, very rare to find in so many women. And also, I also know that you are very sacrificial. If it's not going to reach everybody, you prefer to sacrifice your own, which is very unique also. So there are so many things. That's why I said about the virtues, the Christian virtues that I see.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm blushing. Ask me any question.
Yeah. Why were you not afraid when I proposed to you about the future that you have with me?
You know, I always tell you this, darling. The way you carry yourself, you always stand like a soldier in the army.
Okay.
You are always, this is confidence. This is, it's an aura, I know. But there's a way your courage is very, I don't want to say once, it's very convincing. Follow me. When I says follow me, just follow. And then you know the divine backup. Even though I didn't understand divine backup and all that as much as I do now, but that time, I just felt, this man, I think he knows where he's going. Let's go. And I jump on board.
Yeah, thank you so very much for taking that decision. But I want to ask another question. Since the journey began, some 37 years ago now, about 37, have you gotten to maybe a junction of your life that you felt that, oh, I wouldn't have taken this decision? Or, because I know Felix-Adejumo is not perfect. I'm not. Maybe you have seen areas of my vulnerability and you felt that, oh no, I wouldn't have taken the decision for this past 37 years. Or is everything smooth about your journey?
Everything has not been smooth, but to say, oh, I wish I didn't take a decision, no. It's never crossed my mind before. I had felt like giving up. I don't know if it's going to go out. I don't understand, though, you know. And then we wake up and everything is fixed again, and I'm wondering what happened yesterday.
Life is full of ups and downs, valleys, mountain top experiences. It happens to everybody, I know. True. Yeah.
But to regret, no. I'll choose you again and again and again. And I've said this when you were not there, so it's no flattery.
I know. I know. Okay. Thank you for you choosing me. I don't know. Right?
You chose me.
Yeah, we did, because I made a proposal, but you accepted it. Yeah. Thank you so much.
And you know, I always tell you, if you want to do anything, sometimes I say, look, I saw poor people there, I didn't marry them.
But I wasn't that rich.
But then, the prospects.
Rich. Okay, you saw the future.
Looking, my God.
You saw the future.
Yes.
You took a dive into it. Sure. No problems. Fine, thank God. So, what is it that you are looking at for the next 20 20 years of our being together. I'm not saying after 20 years we are going to take our exit if Jesus tarries, but I'm only saying if, for instance,
You'll be
anybody
87
asks, yeah, I'll be 87 then.
I see you spending more money on me. I see you taking me around the world because
you will have been old. You will have been old too.
87. Did you see that post?
That's
93 and 91 dancing.
Yeah, they're dancing anyway. That's
and then Abraham, his eyes were not dim. He ran. Moses, 120.
Amen. Okay.
I see you taking me to different parts of it, like where you took me the other time.
Yeah.
2 places that you've taken me now.
Seychelles. You don't want to go to
that's
Seychelles
3.
again.
If we won't be on the yacht.
No. Forget about
If we will not be at the sea.
No, forget about the yacht.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that Dubai, that Bojara, and then that Turkey. What's the name?
Madam Palace.
Madam Palace.
Yes,
Oh my God. If you take me there again, I'll marry you again.
No. You're not tired of that place?
No.
Okay,
No.
what about other nations?
Yes.
Like Cameroon.
Oh yes, we'll go for mission.
Oba mission. Okay, good. You don't want to go to Togo like...
We've been there.
We've been there.
We've been to all these places.
Yeah, we've been
But my
to...
favorites.
Alright. Okay, okay, no problems. Alright,
Do you have
so...
any advice for men? There are men that slap their wives, there are men that are into, you don't even want to mention this, and their wives are in pain. And nobody seems to be talking to them.
I think that we have recycled men, not processed men. I mean recycled because it's like the old nature seen in many of the past or even the present men are seen also have been recycled, just like politicians of our days. What I mean is this: it's like we don't see people really responding to change, as it were. Culture has gotten to so many men that it is difficult for them to change, as it was in the days of our forefathers. So it is even now. It was a normal, common thing for men of my father's days to abuse their wives because they had many. It was just normal. I remember when my father was alive, because he had four wives, he had a king that if he wants to deal with any, for instance, any of them, not my mother, because my mother happened to be closer in age, and at the same time they took off.
Wealthy.
She had something. She was rich a bit, so she couldn't. My father couldn't do that to my mom, but for the other women, in the night, my father can visit the iniquity, as it were, of that woman by using the cane.
Wow.
And he will shut the door, apply the cane.
So how did you become different? You grew up saying that.
When Jesus Christ came into my life, everything changed. I had that same mental perception, mindset that women are just like material things that you acquire and then you can dispose. But when I gave my life to Christ, and then I began to reflect on what I saw when my father and the other women were, living, I felt that no, it was an abuse. And I felt that I wouldn't abuse a woman in my life. Not, of course, I can't abuse you. Not even any lady around me. So, I want to advise men out there, they should please look at people who have good examples to show for living and emulate them. Don't emulate, even though he may be your father or your grandfather, the way you used to treat your mom. Don't emulate that. Be a new version of yourself. Change. I think it is an act of craziness or insanity for a man to beat a woman. Yeah. Which part of our body do you want to beat, for goodness sake? Which part? Even if the woman is running her mouth like dysentery, it doesn't matter. You shouldn't take it and then I feel that I just have to take my pound of flesh from you. It is not. I think it is abnormal. The same thing, the way you handle your children. Your children are fragile. You can't just beat nonsense out of your son or your daughter because he offends you. Yeah, you can use the words of mouth, you can use a little cane, but don't beat in annoyance, or else you will destroy the ego of that child. And at the same time, you can even wound the child in the process. I have seen somebody, a man, though late now, that broke the hip of his son when he was beating him. The boy is not a man, he's married, but he is still limping. And he cannot forget that it was my father that did that to him. So why do you want to live that kind of a life? And as men, don't be irresponsible. Don't be irresponsible. Provide for your own family. I mean, care for your children. Care for your wife. Provide. I mean, that's why you are there. Don't you brag that, don't you know I'm a man? No, you are a man if you have means. A man that does not have means is a poor man. He's a mean man. So take care of you. Be proud that you're a man. I mean, one of the things that as men that make us proud, which of course boost our ego, is the ability to provide. And then you stand your feet and say, honey, have you seen the money I put under your pillow? Go check it. Is that enough? If it's not enough, just let me know. That is the pride of a husband and the pride of a father. Paying your children's school fees regularly, taking them out on vacation, caring for them, changing their dresses, and then putting food on the table for them. I know that fingers are not equal. I know. And as much as possible, you can do whatever you can afford to do, just to make sure you are not an absentee father, that you are there. I mean, that's
awesome.
it. That's it.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for living what you preach. Happy birthday again.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I can do it again.
Oh my God, who doesn't like
Ibalados? The things that accompany birthdays.
a birthday?
You know, I like one thing. You are at this center of everybody's just looking at you. I just feel wow. Everybody's loving on you. Everybody's loving on you. Everybody is just.
So if it's possible to have more than one.
Yeah, I mean, if it is every day. I like it, honestly. I like it. I enjoy this one. Thank you. Part of it is what we are wearing now. And if you see my shoes, man.
You deserve it.
If you see it, man. Thank you so much.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
We're glad to be a part of your life. We'll see you again. It's part of my husband's 67th birthday.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it.